Anybody who lives in the Panhandle or Amarillo knows that the winds are phenomenal. Wind energy is clean, it's renewable. As a country, the United States cannot survive on fossil fuels alone as the only source for production of electricity. We have to explore other options. In 1999, the legislature mandated that the Texas Public Utilities Commission create several zones in West Texas for the development of wind energy projects and construction of transmission lines. The CREZ line is a transmission line that's going to transmit electricity from this region of Texas to South Texas. In 2008, the CREZ line was established and funded. The state of Texas currently is going to spend $7 billion to construct the CREZ line.
The CREZ lines it's set in stone. We've got CREZ lines going across our ranch land as we talk. Foundations are being set, bulldozers in here, roads are being built.
The CREZ construction is underway. It's visible. You can drive pretty much anywhere outside of Amarillo and see it. The CREZ line crossed the Dumas-Amarillo Highway roughly 6 weeks ago. If you drive west of Amarillo towards Tucumcari, you'll see it crossing I-40. If you drive up to White Deer, Texas, you'll see the construction of a substation. One of the most exciting features about the Goodnight Wind Energy Project is that the official pathway of the CREZ line is right through the middle of the Goodnight Wind Energy Project. And it's already funded. That money's been spent. So the transmission line you see over your head today is already built, funded, and will be transmitting electricity from West Texas. One exciting feature about wind energy in the Panhandle is not only can we tie into the CREZ line and transmit our electricity for sale to southern parts of Texas, but the Texas Panhandle is unique that we tie into the Southwest Power Pool as well as a new facility being constructed called Tres Amigas. Tres Amigas is a tie-in for the entire West Coast and the East Coast, where online traders can go on and buy electricity in bulk from Tres Amigas.
This is a $7 billion CREZ line, and they're not going to leave it empty. And we think Goodnight Wind is in the right stages, and that's why we're in the driver's seat on this CREZ line.
Goodnight Wind Energy has been around for the last 3 years. The location of the proposed wind farm is south and east of Claude, all the way from Claude to the north rim of the Palo Duro Canyon. The proposed project is roughly 15 miles long and 7 miles wide. If you Google the windiest cities in the United States, Amarillo is going to be either number 2 or number 3 on that list. We've actually measured the wind here on the lease for over a year now. We have multiple towers set up to measure the wind. And coming out of the Palo Duro Canyon, the winds are phenomenal. Not only is the wind speed important, but the efficiency of the wind farm is even more important. The projected efficiency of our wind farm is twice as efficient as wind farms further south in Texas. We believe that this is maybe one of the best locations for any wind farm.
Right now we're working on our MET studies, which are the wind data. We've had 3 towers up for about a year and a half, and we're adding more towers as we speak to get a better read for how good this project is. We're just doing due diligence at this point. It's pre-development work, the due diligence that has to be done before we ever build a wind farm. We hired Tri-Global Energy is our consultant. We've been real pleased with Tri-Global. They've done us a very good job, and we feel real comfortable. We like the concept of what we're doing because it is a community-based effort. In other types of development, you're not able to do that. You can have windmills right next to you, and your neighbor gets rich and you don't get a penny. And Tri-Global is a community effort where everyone shares in the proceeds, and we all really like that concept and are real enthused about it. So,
our projects are owned by the communities they're located in. We don't bring large amounts of third-party capital. We don't take, as a company, a large ownership position. We are developing these projects on behalf of the communities in which they're located.
The Tri-Global model incorporates and encourages the local community to participate, both in the active decision-making about the project as well as the investment in the project. And as a result, they share in the rewards of the project that they've nurtured with the support of Tri-Global Energy.
One thing I like about the business model that Tri-Global has developed is that you don't have to have a wind turbine on your property to reap the benefits. And as a community investor, you don't even have to be a landowner to reap the benefits. In this particular project, 50% of the entire ownership of the project is open to community investors. So in other words, a fellow in Amarillo like myself, if I want to invest in the Goodnight Wind Energy project, I can buy shares in this project and receive profits from the production of electricity in Claude, Texas.
It's progress. It's probably the largest project that's gone through Armstrong County since the railroad back in the early 1900s. So it's a win-win deal. Not only the landowners and the community investors, but the community, because it will add jobs and kids to the school, build the school system.
There's no better time to be an investor of a wind farm than today. The Crestline is being built. $7 billion has been invested by the state of Texas to produce electricity in the Texas Panhandle and transmit it to South Texas. The Goodnight Wind Energy Project sits on top of the Crestline. We know the wind blows. We know we can produce electricity here. Much of the risk has already been taken out of the project. As an investor, this is an incredible opportunity to be part of a local wind farm with enormous potential for profits. The time to invest is now.